Your first month can define all your year. January is your time to reset, refocus, build habits to keep you feeling good all year. Start fresh, become better.
Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, I'm so happy to have you here, and also happy new year, happy 2025. This is my first video of the year and I'm so excited because it is my 30-day wellness reset challenge where I will be sharing with you 16 habits to do every single day for 30 days to reset your wellness, to reset your gut, to reset your health, honestly, because I feel like if just after the holidays we may have been over consuming a little bit, we may have had a little too much things here and there, which is all fine. I love to indulge during special occasions with my friends and family, but I just felt like if I needed to kind of reset my body, get my body back on track for the new year, and what better way to do that than a challenge, because you feel motivated to do it. And of course, you guys know me, I love a list, I love a plan of action. So I made a 30-day wellness reset challenge printable that you can download, you can print it out, or you can use it on Goodnotes, which is what I do on my iPad. And every single day I look at it before the day starts and I go through it and I remind myself of what I have to do today. And at the end of the night, right before I go to sleep, I pull up my tracker and I check through every single thing that I did. Of course, this will be linked down below so you can go ahead and check it out. And did I mention that it's also free? So I actually did one with my version of it and I did a blank one in case you wanted to include your own personal habits to track for 30 days. I also wanted to do this because I have a wedding coming up in February. My birthday is literally 3 weeks away and I have a huge bachelorette trip. And I just want to feel my best self, honestly. I just don't want to be sloppy or just all over the place. Like, I want to feel put together. I want my body to look good. I want to feel confident. So I feel like if this is also a great challenge, if you have like a vacation coming up, if you have a big trip or event coming up, this can help you reset your body and be mindful about what you're eating and be consistent with your workouts. These habits are so easy, you guys, but somehow we just don't do it. We just don't get them done, and I don't know why that is, but hopefully this video will explain to you why these are so important for resetting your gut, resetting your fitness, getting you back on track, because the last thing you want is to work so hard during your winter arc, work so hard glowing up, and then kind of fall off the wagon and kind of feel like burnt out in January. These are all small, manageable, and achievable habits, but grouped together for 30 days can have such a huge impact on your life. What I do like is that you can actually save this video and come back to it anytime during the year where you feel like if you need a 30-day wellness reset. So it's not only just in January or February. You could do this mid-year, you could do this at the end of the year, whatever calls to you. We'll be focusing on building simple, sustainable habits designed to help you reset, refresh, and thrive this year. So let us get into this little wellness reset routine. First up is to get 7 to 8 hours of sleep every single night. Now, sleep is so underrated, but you guys, it has so many benefits for yourself. One huge part of getting enough sleep for me is when I got enough sleep, I felt like it helped me so much with my weight loss journey. I went to sleep around 10 and I would wake up around 7. That is my preferred time window. And honestly, it helps so much with your metabolism. It helps you to digest. It also helps to regulate the hormones that are responsible for your hunger and for your feeling of fullness. And it helps you to prevent overeating and weight gain. And it helps to regulate cortisol, which is your body's stress hormone. And cortisol has a huge link with weight gain. So it's really important to get in those 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Not only when it comes to your cortisol levels and stress, as well as weight loss, it is so important for restoration and repair because it allows your body to work throughout the night to repair tissues, muscles, cells. It can also help with your immune system. I can't even deny it, and you guys know that a good night's sleep will help dramatically with your mood. If you are constantly waking up feeling in a foul mood, it probably is because you aren't getting enough sleep. So be sure to carve out these 7 to 8 hours. Work around your routine, like what works for you. What time do you need to go to sleep in order to wake up to get those 7 to 8 hours of sleep to put you in a better mood when you wake up on mornings. You'll also have a higher energy level because you will be well rested. You won't be running on 2-3 hours of sleep, feeling in a bad mood, feeling sluggish and lethargic on mornings. And also you will have a sharper focus when you wake up because your attention span will be greater, your thinking time will be greater because you are not having that brain fog that is associated with getting a poor night's sleep. So how can you achieve a better sleep? Number one, like I mentioned before, is to figure out what time you need to go to bed and what time you need to wake up in order to comfortably get in that 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Create a relaxing bedtime routine so that you will be able to signal to your body when it is time to wind down and go to sleep. And we'll be talking about these things a little bit more as we continue along in this video. You want to also avoid caffeine or any kind of alcohol that will make you stay up when it's time for you to be in this relaxed winding down mode. You also want to make sure and keep your bedroom dark and cozy and quiet so that you will be able to invite that really welcoming sleep at night. So now that we've talked about our 7 to 8 hours of sleep, let us get into my second habit, which is to wake up at a consistent time every day. And for me, that is 7 a.m. For you, that could look like something different, but honestly, waking up for 7 a.m. is manageable for so many of us. So if you find that you could wake up at 7 a.m. but you're sleeping all until 8 or 8:30, this is a habit that you can definitely incorporate in your wellness reset routine. Regardless of what time you're waking up to get in your 7 to 8 hours of sleep, waking up at a consistent time is so important because it helps stabilize your circadian rhythm, which is what regulates your body clock. It also promotes better sleep routine because you wake up at a consistent time every day and you go to sleep at a consistent time every day. So you have for sure that 7 to 8 window where your body is literally doing the most for you. It also helps you set the tone for the day because if you have a consistent wake up schedule, you won't be rushing around all over the place. You can start your morning quietly and calmly because you have set this amount of time that you need. So if you're waking up earlier than you normally would, you are going to have a lot of time to do many different things. So some things that you can start doing on the morning is getting in a small workout or stretching. You can eat healthier because you probably have more time. You also have time for some skincare, for journaling, for even planning your day and mapping out tasks or goals or seeing what's on your to-do list. It also supports personal growth because now you have a routine where you get to do so much more things than you normally would have done. And all of the things that you're doing is only going to make you your best self. A lot of people actually say that making up your bed is the first win for the day, but I actually say no. It's actually getting up at a time that you've set for yourself to accomplish all of these little extra things with the newfound time you've had. And it really does set a positive tone for the rest of the day. Think about the times where you've woken up late and you're rushing all over the place and you just don't feel like yourself. You feel like if you're forgetting things because you're probably not well rested, versus the days where you're well rested, you've gotten your 7 to 8 hours of sleep and you've woken up at the time that you've selected and you have the time to create your beautiful morning routine versus rushing all over the place and being forgetful and just not feeling good. I feel like if once you start waking up consistently every day, it definitely helps you to develop discipline because you have something that you do consistently every single day. It requires commitment and it also helps you in the long run have the ability to stick to the other habits. So how do you wake up early? You start again with going to sleep at a certain time so that you can wake up early at the time that you've selected. For me, that is 7 a.m. You want to also avoid snoozing. I can understand snoozing once, but definitely not on your third snooze. No, girl, we're not third snoozing this year. And the last thing that you can do to help you be more consistent with waking up is creating a morning routine or ritual that you look forward to. What is it on mornings that you're looking forward to? Is it waking up and having a really nice smoothie? Is it taking some time to get a nice stretch in? Do you want to spend more time with your pets? Like, what is it that you want to do when you wake up on mornings that you will look forward to? And when you wake up, something that you can do is pull open all of your curtains to really let that beautiful natural light come in to help you wake up. So next up on the same topic of morning and night routine, the next habit is no scrolling before you go to sleep and as soon as you wake up. The impacts of scrolling and doom scrolling is truly detrimental to our health and our well-being because you are making yourself consume random nonsense in the most critical times of the day, right before you go to sleep when you should be doing affirmations instead or something like that. And in the morning, instead of enjoying your beautiful morning routine, you're spending like 15-20 minutes on your phone watching other people's lives or seeing negative things on social media that's just going to upset your mood. Not scrolling during these critical times avoids so much stress because it completely reduces the chances of you seeing something negative the first thing in the morning and the last thing before you go to sleep. You need to reclaim your focus, reclaim your morning routine, reclaim your night routine, and avoid this unhealthy habit of scrolling. Somehow, it's so difficult for us to actually follow through with it, and I'm not sure why. So I hope that this little reset challenge will really help you reclaim your life, to be honest. Morning scrolling especially can distract and derail your entire morning. Do you want that for yourself? I think not. I think not. Not in 2025. Instead of scrolling in the morning, remember we talked about our morning routine, our morning ritual. What are the things that we want to do in the morning instead of doom scrolling? And before you know it, 15-20 minutes pass and we don't know what we just did. You're also gonna cut down on wasting your time watching things that are not even gonna benefit you in any form or fashion. Actively tell yourself before you go to automatically, because it's sometimes automatic now, before you go to automatically press Instagram, tell yourself no, because you are in control. You are in control. These apps are not in control of you. Say no. Calmly get up and start your morning routine, and you're gonna feel so much better. At night, that blue light that is emitting from your phone is not good for your sleep at all, and it's gonna be helping keeping your body up. It wants you to stay awake for as long as possible. So it's all just like these mind games. Instead of being on your phone, have your warm, cozy lights around, have a good book, drink a nice cup of tea, do a little word search puzzle, do something with yourself that is gonna help you relax instead of being on social media, which is gonna keep your brain going. And of course, by not scrolling at night, you're avoiding any kind of negativity. I remember sometimes when I was stuck in this scrolling habit, sometimes if I would see like a bad comment or something, how much it would affect me, how much it would affect my sleep. I would feel awful. I would wake up with it still being on my mind. And if that was not the last thing that I saw, or even the first thing that I saw on mornings, I definitely would have been in a better headspace when I looked at it later throughout the day, and I would have been able to deal with it so much more differently instead of dreaming about it, thinking about it, and having it even upset my day. So really think about the way that it makes you feel when you scroll and see something bad. Really ask yourself if that is how you want to go to sleep or if that is how you want to wake up. So now we've gotten our 7 to 8 hours of sleep. We've woken up early. We have not been scrolling in the night or in the morning. Next up, when we wake up, is to simply make our bed. Making up your bed does not have to be this huge, grand, dramatic thing. If you feel like if you don't have time to make up your bed on mornings, maybe you should cut down on the amount of pillows you have and just stick to like 1 or 2 pillows, your comforter or duvet, that you can just straighten out your sheets, fluff everything out, and put back your pillows on, and that's it. That is how simple it is to just get into the habit of making up your bed. For me, I do like keeping my bed very simple, because I feel like if that is what makes me want to get it done versus having like 10 things on my bed that I have to go through and take off and put back on. It's just not a mood for me. It's not a vibe for me. It's not something that I want to do. And this gives you a huge sense of accomplishment and satisfaction, because you're actually checking something off your list, and it creates a positive tone for the rest of the day. It also goes back to encouraging discipline and makes you more likely to do the other habits that you have lined up. It also reduces clutter in your room. Like when you come home at night and you go into your bedroom, you're not going to be met with an untidy bed and an untidy space. And once you see a really nice bed, it's going to create a ripple effect, maybe with other habits throughout your home. Maybe you'll be more inclined to do your laundry or just neaten up the place in general. It will also make you feel so much more relaxed, because you come home at the end of the day and you don't have to worry. You can just literally crawl into your really nice cozy space and enjoy the rest of your night. Next up is to have some lemon water or tea on mornings. And this is so important for hydrating your body, because at night, for those 7 to 8 hours, your body is going to be naturally dehydrated for that amount of time that you're sleeping. Starting your day with lemon water or tea replenishes fluids and it jumpstarts hydration. Lemon water is also amazing because it stimulates your digestive system, encouraging healthy bowel movements, flushing you out, girl. If you drink lemon water on mornings, then you know. And it also helps to reduce bloating. I love the fact that when you have lemon water on mornings, it really puts you in the mind frame to eat healthy for the rest of the day, honestly, because you feel like if you started off the day so well, you just don't want to lose that momentum by eating something yucky. Cut a slice of lemon, add your hot water to it, and that is it. You have a really nice lemon water tea to drink. Tea is so much more beneficial than drinking coffee on mornings. You never want to start your day on an empty stomach drinking coffee. It's just not good for you. But you can drink like black or green tea to give you a smoother, more sustained energy boost throughout the day, instead of drinking coffee and then having jitters and crashing sometime midday. Teas that you can have in mornings are simply green tea, maybe peppermint tea or ginger tea, to hydrate your body, but with so many added benefits. And of course, if you're feeling a little fancy, you can add some honey to your tea, but having that lemon water or tea on mornings is going to do so much for your entire body. Next up is vitamins and supplements. You guys, I have been wanting to work on this part so much. In fact, I might go get some new vitamins vitamins to start off the day, because honestly, even with a balanced diet, it can be really difficult to get in essential nutrients that your body needs to support specific functions. So some vitamins that you might want to consider is vitamin B, which is really great for energy and improving focus. Iron, which can help prevent anemia, which often leads to low energy, and also iron is also really important for your hair. So if you're finding your hair is dropping, maybe it's the iron that you need. Calcium and vitamin D, of course, is essential for strong bones. Collagen is amazing for your hair. Biotin is also great for your hair and your nails. You want to maybe have omega-3 fatty acids that will help keep your skin hydrated and supple. Magnesium has so many benefits, especially when it comes to reducing stress and anxiety and helping you sleep better. Then you have like adaptogens like ashwagandha, which helps support stress management. You also have probiotics, which help to maintain a healthy gut microbiome, which of course will improve your digestion. And fiber, something else that you might be severely lacking in. So you might want to consider a fiber supplement like Benefiber or Metamucil or something like that will help you with your bowel movements if that is something that you struggle with. I love using a vitamin pill case. Every single week I like filling up my vitamin pill case so I don't have a chance of forgetting it, because it is with me throughout the day when I'm at work, and that has been such a huge help in me getting in my vitamins. Number 7 is skincare and taking care of your skin in the morning and at night. I have many videos on this that I can link in that you can go ahead and check out, because I go a lot more into detail with your skincare routine and why it's important. My biggest takeaway is that you don't need like a 20-step or 10-step routine. You just need simple basic things like a cleanser, a moisturizer, SPF for the day, or at night you might want to have like oils and serums for your skin. Your skin is literally the first thing that we're going to be seeing, be real. And when your skin is not looking its best, you're not going to be feeling your best. You're not going to be feeling confident at all. So really consider the products that you have for your morning skincare routine and the products that you have for your night skincare routine, and really take the time. Do your skincare. Put on some nice music, wear a nice robe, do something that encourages you to do your skincare routine. If this is something that feels like a chore to you, it definitely firstly should not, because you are taking care of your body. This is the self-care moments that we have been waiting for. In the morning, it is going to make you feel energized. It is going to make you feel fresh-faced. And at night, when you've taken off all of your makeup and you have your serums and oils on your face, you are going to be feeling so good. For me on mornings, I love my cleanser. I would wash my face in the bathroom. When I come out, I would apply moisturizer and my SPF. I have on my lip gloss. And at night, I would do like my gua sha, and I would do my serums and oils and really make my skin feel good. It's something that I definitely look forward to. And it's not only your face, it's the rest of your body as well. I will leave in my elevate your shower routine, so you can go ahead and check that video out, so you can elevate and make your shower routine feel a lot more luxurious on a budget. Next up are affirmations, which is positive self-talk. I mentioned before that I have all of my affirmations on my phone, so that every morning and at night, instead of scrolling, you guys, I'm looking at my affirmations, I'm repeating it to myself, I'm visualizing my dream life and having my subconscious work on that while I sleep. Affirmations help you to shift negative thoughts and replace self-doubt and negative self-talk with more empowering beliefs. And when things are not going the best, I always say things like, I am capable, I'm worthy, all of these things are happening for my better self. So it really does help calm my mind when I'm going through those stressful situations. It helps you so much to see opportunities versus obstacles, and it helps you to visualize the life that you would like. And speaking about visualization, I do have the ultimate guide to creating your 2025 vision board. I will have that linked in down below, so you can go ahead and check it out. You want to also use the present tense. So you want to say things like I am confident, as if they're already true. You want to also be consistent, which is why I did incorporate this as a habit in my 30-day wellness reset routine, because I felt like if it was so important for us to look back on this maybe at the end of the day and perhaps we didn't do our affirmations, this is the time that you will get it in. You want to use affirmations that resonate deeply with your goals and your values, and imagine how this is manifesting in your life. Close your eyes and visualize this actually happening in your life and living the life of your dreams. Next up is to drink 2 to 3 liters of water per day. This is something else that is so simple that we probably tend to forget. I've really changed that up by having my water in this really nice cup. It's not a Stanley cup, it's a dupe for only like $22, I think. So inexpensive. I will leave it linked down below. But I have this with me throughout my home, throughout the day. And at work, I have a bottle of water that I could refill. And that really helps me to drink water throughout the day while I'm at work. So I will not be neglecting the importance of drinking water, because our bodies cannot live. It literally cannot survive, because that is innately important to how our cells function. If you have been experiencing headaches, that might be a huge sign that you are not drinking enough water and that you're dehydrated. So sometimes, like especially during the day when it's really, really hot and I feel like if I have a headache coming on, I run to drink water, because I know that that is a symptom of not having enough water in my body. Water is important for flushing out toxins, for your digestion, and avoiding constipation. It can also help so much with weight loss and curbing your appetite. Chances are, if you ate and you're feeling hungry still and you want to snack on something, that is not a real snacking situation. You're just feeling idle and you probably just need to simply drink some water. And in fact, drinking water before meals can help you eat less, because you might not actually be that hungry. And if you think you're going to eat a really heavy meal, or you think you're going to order something really heavy to eat, drink water before, because that is going to help you not overeat and it's going to make you feel fuller. So if you're ever in doubt, if you're really hungry, you guys, drink water and then see if you're still wanting something to eat. If you really struggle with your water intake, definitely think about setting an alarm on your phone every 2 hours to make sure you drink water. Carry around a bottle like what I do, whether you're home or at work. You always have something to refill. You can also flavor your water if you just don't like drinking plain water. That's the thing with some people, like you never know, no judgment here. Add some berries, add some strawberries to that. Just do something that you know that is going to motivate you to want to drink water. You will know if you are properly hydrated. If you are peeing clear liquid, you're definitely hydrated. But if your pee is more highlighted yellow, you definitely need to drink more water. Also, not drinking enough water manifests as dried lips, dried cracked lips, or heels, or dry skin. So definitely look at the way your body is feeling, and your body will literally tell you if you're drinking enough water or not. Next up on my wellness reset challenge is to have a side salad every single day. You don't have to have it with every single meal, but have it every single day, whether you're adding it to your meal at lunch or at night. Salads are packed with nutrients and antioxidants, and leafy greens and vegetables provide essential fiber, which is important for digestion and making you feel full. It also improves your gut and maintains regular bowel movement. I'm obsessed with salads because it's such a low calorie option, but it is nutrient dense. It is high in volume, making you feel full without overeating. I love accompanying a salad with my meal because it makes me make healthier food choices in general throughout the day. It kind of is going back to that lemon water concept. When you drink lemon water or tea on mornings, you immediately feel like a wellness girly. It's going to make you want to continue along that path of making healthier decisions. I love the fact that salads can be so customizable, so you never get bored of it. You can have different types of protein, different kinds of seeds inside of it, different kinds of greens and vegetables, and even fruits sometimes. So you truly could never get bored of making a salad. So here's how you create a nutritious side salad. You want to have a base of leafy greens. So that would be like spinach or kale or romaine. Romaine is my favorite, and I love meal prepping this. You guys are familiar if you've been watching my videos. I meal prep a batch of this that I use throughout the weeks. And then you want to add some vegetables, so colorful things, like think about rainbow things like carrots, tomatoes, red onions, cucumbers. You want to have a protein because that is going to make you feel full. So have something like chickpeas or grilled chicken, tofu. And for healthy fats, you might want to have some olive oil sprinkled on. So that's basically your dressing. So you're getting in your healthy fats, maybe some avocado. You can enhance it with using a homemade vinaigrette. Mine is apple cider vinegar and olive oil. I love those together. And if you want a little bit of crunch and texture, you could add some croutons to that. And you have a simple side salad. You can in fact make a big batch and then eat it throughout the week with your meals. Simple, easy, effortless, and you got this. Next up on my wellness reset is making sure I get at least 7 to 10K steps a day. Of course, you guys know I'm obsessed with my walking pad, life-changing. I've been at like 32 days, I think now, of walking consistently every single day and getting in my 10K steps, which makes me feel amazing. Because you guys know I'm a goal-oriented girly. Like, I love it. I love to see things checked off. I love to see trends. If you are living a sedentary life, You might want to think about investing in a walking pad if that is a bit much right now. You can have your gym membership and go to the gym, or walking outdoors, you guys, it is free. Come on, it is free. You can go to a park and you can get your walking in. You can also do things around your house like chores and stuff like that, and it honestly racks up your steps so quickly. So never underestimate doing little chores at home. Walking can help you sleep better. It boosts your mood immediately because you feel so good after you've checked off your 7 to 10k steps, and it has so many benefits for your heart and for your body in general. And that leads me to my next habit, which is at least 15 minutes of working out. There are so many simple workouts that you can find online from Chloe Ting or Mad Fit or any of those fitness girlies that you may have. Find someone who resonates with you and who makes you want to feel inspired to work out. Even a 15-minute workout is better than no workout at all. And you'll be able to check it off on your habit tracker and it will make you feel so good. So for instance, you can type in 15 minutes arm workout, 15 minutes leg workout, 15 minutes stretch. Just do something. So for me, at the end of my walking pad situation, I would pull out my mat and I would get my 15-minute workout in, and I feel so much better after. So for instance, if I walk 30 minutes on my walking pad and I do 15 minutes after, I literally worked out for 45 minutes, you guys. How amazing is that? Fitting in smaller workouts will make it more consistent because you won't be dreading it. You won't be thinking that it is a chore. So if you are working out at home, this is how you can do it. Whatever works for your lifestyle, whatever makes you want to do it versus making it feel like if it's a chore is what is going to motivate you at the end of the day. So girl, do what works for you and not what everyone else is doing. Next up is no processed food or sugar for 30 days. And I know that you guys, we can do this. We've come out of a season where we've probably indulged in a little bit too much processed food here and there. But in these 30 days, we're simply not going to be snacking on unhealthy snacks. We're not going to be incorporating unnecessary sugar into our diets. It is not as hard as we think it is. This is so manageable. Watch what you're bringing into your home when you do your grocery shopping. Watch what you're picking up. If you are picking up things like cookies and candy and things like that, we can make healthier choices. Maybe try yogurt bark or something like that, which is something I did make recently. Processed sugar is awful for your body. It can lead to inflammation, obesity, or even diabetes. And those are things that we're now walking into 2025 with if we can avoid it. Processed food and sugar is normally extremely high in calories but very low in nutrients, and that could really lead to increased weight gain, which we're not about, especially in this challenge. We want to be our best wellness girly self. Processed foods also have a lot of artificial additives and preservatives that can disrupt the balance of good bacteria in your gut, leading to issues like bloating and constipation. So if you have been feeling bloated, maybe look at what you're consuming when it comes to processed food and sugar and snacks. It can also be really bad for your skin health. If your skin is looking dull or dry, it can be what you're putting into your body, because after all, we really are what we eat. And how our skin looks is a manifestation of our diet. Choosing to snack on better quality foods that are more nutrient dense and have less calories is going to be better for your gut, reducing inflammation, reducing weight gain, and overall making you feel better, because no one can ever say after binge eating tons of processed food or sugar that you feel your best self. Absolutely not. Said no one ever. Next up on the same topic of food, because we are in our wellness reset routine, is eating a low carb dinner. I am a strong believer in this because that is how I lost almost 15 pounds, and it was because I simply changed around when I was eating my heavier carbs. Throughout the day, during lunchtime, I would consume my heaviest carb meal. I'm not saying that we're depriving ourselves of carbs, because we do want to eat a balanced diet, and carbohydrates are really important for our bodily functions. However, during the days when I prefer to eat my heavier carbs, because at night, low carb meals tend to just generally be better for you, because it helps you to digest so much more easily versus eating a very heavy meal of pasta or pizza or just something very carb heavy. Your body has to digest this overnight, and it's hard work, you guys. Your body doesn't want to digest something so heavy at night. So you can still eat your pasta and pizza, just move it up earlier throughout the day. At night is where I tend to focus on my proteins and my vegetables and that side salad that we were talking about. It makes me feel less bloated, especially when I wake up on mornings. And that actually leads to my next point, which is no eating after 7 to 7:30. If you are thinking about having a heavy carb meal in the night, you definitely don't want to do it after this time. Because again, you're talking about giving your body time to digest. digest and not have to spend a lot of energy breaking down heavier meals. Eating late at night can cause acid reflux and indigestion. There are many times I ate late at night and it made my chest hurt so badly I was taking Tums. I was taking Tums, you guys, because I was feeling so much acid just coming up, bubbling up in my chest. It's not a good feeling. Anyone knows that if you've eaten a really heavy meal, how awful and uncomfortable it is when you're going to sleep and you feel all of that bubbling going on inside of you. It's not good. It does not feel good at all. Also, if you're doing intermittent fasting, this makes it the perfect window, because if you stop eating at around 7:30, your first meal could be around 11:30, which is around lunchtime, which is so manageable. Whereas if you eat around 9, your first meal might be like after 1 or something like that, which is definitely going to make you feel hungry and irritable. You'll also have so much of a better sleep if you give your body time to digest for 1 or 2 hours before you actually go to sleep, because you're not going to be facing that discomfort and that bubbling feeling or acid reflux coming up or anything like that. You'll also be more disciplined and have fewer late night cravings. And if you decide that you're really going to cut off by 7:30, and if you feel hungry later on, you can go ahead and have a nice cup of tea or something like that, versus binge eating or snacking all hours of the night. So this is something that I definitely thought was really important to add into the Wellness Reset Challenge, because although you think about it, not often we actually follow through and do it. And last up, we have now reached the end of our day, and that is time to do a 10-minute tidy, which is something that I truly always stand by. I feel like if many times we might just feel lazy and unmotivated and we leave our place looking not its best, and then we wake up on mornings and we're facing all of this clutter and we just don't feel good. 10 minutes is no time at all. I love popping on a YouTube video, washing my dishes, putting it away, tidying up my couch area, picking up all of the toys my cats have left all over, because honestly they're like children, and I feel so much better when I've put away my home, and in the morning when I wake up I'm not met with clutter first thing that is really gonna throw me off my day. When you do your 10-minute tidy at the end of the night, you're able to start fresh. You wake up to a more clean and organized space, and it will help you to start your day without the stress of having to do any kind of cleaning in the morning, because it honestly helps prevent that marathon cleaning session, and it will also prevent all of these tasks from building up into something bigger and more overwhelming. So this constant 10-minute tidy every single day is going to put you on the right track to keeping your space tidier without expending a ton of energy and effort. So those were my daily habits for my 30-day wellness reset challenge. I will have everything linked down below if you would like to do this challenge, whether it's now or later on in the year. I think these habits in general are important for our day-to-day life, but also committing to it for 30 days can make it become part of our actual lifestyle, which is exactly what we want. All of these, like I said, are practical. It is manageable. This is nothing too crazy, but for some reason we probably forget about it, or we're just unmotivated to do it. With this challenge, I hope that it helps you reset your gut, your physical well-being, your fitness and wellness routine, as well as some aspects of your space. Thumbs this video up if you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more videos like these, let me know in the comments down below if you will be trying out my 30-day wellness reset routine. Don't forget to also subscribe so you won't miss any of my future content. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Mwah.